This is the Cream Pod, episode 34.
We're live now.
And we're live here in Cream Pod land.
That's exactly where you are.
And Dan, this is one of the only, I think the second Cream Pod we've done during the daytime.
Yeah, we usually do them at night.
Yeah.
Kind of like late at night.
I wonder
usually.
if it fucks up our lighting and doing it in the day.
Might make it better, dude.
Yeah, it might make it
We actually don't
better.
have any lights on right now at all.
Yeah, that is true. We have no lights on.
It's just all natty.
I don't know.
Do we even need that?
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, don't even turn it on, dude.
Dark as shit.
Does that change anything?
Well, he didn't even see it before, so it doesn't matter.
No, we were lit.
We'll find out later.
Oh, yeah. No, but we've been talking a lot about Kendrick Lamar today. Joe has just decided he hates Kendrick Lamar no matter what he puts out or what happens. Joe has just leaned towards this bias of he's trash. And it's gone on for a while.
It's absurd.
Which I will say, do I think the latest Kendrick album is overrated in total? Yes. Do I think it's impressive for an album that he just kind of dropped? There's no marketing or anything behind it. It was one of those like surprise albums. Like, yeah, it is impressive for that.
No marketing.
There are some good albums on there. I mean, there's some good songs on
For
there.
sure.
Overall, I do think it is a little overrated. But pretty much what we were talking about is Joe.
Doesn't like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, he doesn't like Kendrick Lamar, but enough so that like he won't give him anything. Like,
I mean, I used to listen to Kendrick Lamar. Like, I used to listen to Good Kid, Mad City. All that shit, dude. The fucking, what's that album called? To Pimp a Butterfly. That was the first album I was excited for. I remember actually
nobody
being
likes
excited.
that shit. Nobody liked that album.
Came out, I was like, wow, this sucks ass. I remember Damn came out, liked that a lot. And then his album came out in like 2021 or whatever. What the fuck? I don't even remember what it was called.
Mr. Morale.
But I remember I was at work at Vapor Express. We put the album on, bro. We were excited. Again, I was excited to listen to it. Like, oh, new Kendrick Lamar album just dropped. Let's let it run. Played it, dude, and we were kind of like, okay. Like, all right. Like, okay. All right. And then, like, slowly we were just like, wait a second. Like, this album sucks ass. Like, let's turn this off. Like, it sucks. And then I feel like...
So he's let you down multiple times, and that's what gets you?
Well, I just feel like people prop him up as like this almost like pseudo intellectual, which I don't like. I don't think he said anything that fucking smart. He's not a philosopher, dude. I don't think his music coming out right now is necessarily that good. I don't think he had any shit on Drake necessarily. Like, he had a song that was popular. But I feel like people acted like the song was okay. They're Not Like Us. But he just called him a pedophile and shit. And
Well,
this dude, Drake's not a fucking pedophile.
he did
Like,
it. Well, bro, I don't know if we got to go back a few Cream Pod episodes. Joe, you said yourself the best way to win a rap beef is to drop a hit on someone. Kendrick dropped a hit on him.
I mean, yeah, he did, bro.
And he won it with that. And then Drake pretty much conceded himself. Like,
I mean, I think that the song wasn't that good. I know it is very popular and is a hit. Whatever, dude. I think that all of his claims against fucking Drake were kind of baseless, dude. Like, how is Drake a fucking
well, that's kind of
pedophile?
like a separate conversation.
But that was like the
There's a lot of baseless
theme
claims.
of the song is that Drake's a pedophile. His hit song.
Well, it's kind of like he's not like us.
And he's not a pedophile. So I don't get it. And then he drops this album that everyone's like, oh, like, it felt like everyone was pretending the album was good. And like people around me have played it and stuff. And they're almost like, see, like, ha ha ha, like, no, it's the next song. Like, let's listen to the next song. And
Who has done
it's
this?
you, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I like almost every song on it.
And we listen to it.
There's no like me being like, oh, let's listen to the next song.
Because
I know that's cap. Because we could listen to the first like 8 songs, and I will literally play them because I fuck with like the whole album.
It's easy to say now.
It's not easy to say now. Let's see how much fucking Kendrick I've listened to versus anybody
Like
else.
the playback ability, bro, of these Kendrick songs are not good, bro.
They've been great for me.
Dan, where was Kendrick on your Spotify Wrapped?
He was 1,000 more than second place, and he was first.
Damn.
I don't like his fucking like wacky pack Chance the Rapper-esque new style where he's like I don't fuck with that shit, dude.
You mean
I think
Bing
it's
Bong
corny.
Bing Bam?
I don't even know what you really mean by that.
Yeah,
bro,
he's
he
not
makes the wacky sounds and like alliterations and shit.
He did that one
and
time.
it's Chance the Rapper, you dude. That's how I feel about his music, and I don't like it. And I think that Drake's a better artist, dude.
I don't even know if I can.
You can't say Drake won that.
I think
right?
LaMelo
You can't say-
Ball-
Here, hold
bro.
on. You can't say Drake won the beef.
I'm not saying he won that instance. I just think he refused.
He
to get,
lost the. You have to say he lost the beef.
Well,
Like,
all right. So you.
that's
call,
not as subjective as your
conceded.
opinions on the songs themselves.
okay.
Yeah, that
well,
is
can I
like
speak?
proof.
I think that
The first thing you said
All
in
right.
this whole argument
Y'all just let me
wasn't
know.
even true.
good.
You're like people I've listened to.
You have my permission to speak now. Yes.
Yeah, you can go. We
Okay.
allow it.
So, first of all, this dude Kendrick is punching up to Drake, dude. So he's coming to Drake. Drake has nothing to gain by associating himself with a beef with
easy
Kendrick
to say
fucking
after
Lamar.
he dropped like 3
Well,
songs.
I mean,
toward him.
I don't know. That's kind of deaf to the history between the two artists. There's always been a rivalry of sorts. There's always been like a who's.
Is it a rivalry if he's getting fucking blown out in the numbers every time, bro? Like this dude, Drake, bro. His status is far beyond Kendrick Lamar.
I'll say, dude, I don't think that's the way Drake himself sees it. Just in the way he
I think
responded to everything initially.
Yeah, I think they see themselves
He
as
had a
pretty
song,
high
bro.
up in the rap game together. Drake's an entertainer versus Kendrick's more of a rapper. So,
Bro.
like, yeah, Kendrick. He has
Well, no,
more
like
hits,
as
yes.
rappers, they've always been competition. There's always been this rivalry between
It's
them.
my
bro.
turn to speak still.
Well, I mean, we're having a conversation. You're not just gonna
Well,
have like a
I never
monologue
stopped
here.
talking.
Can't we
It
go
was
back
never-
and forth?
Well, here, no, here, hold up. Well, what you said needs to be addressed. There's always been a rivalry between the two. It's like numbers wise, yeah, Drake's always outperformed Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick Lamar has always been upheld as one of the best rappers of the same generation Drake came up from. And who the best rapper is amongst like the true like hip hop fans, there's always been that debate. Like who's number one? Like is it Kendrick Lamar? Is it Drake? Like, where's Future in that? Like, these are conversations that have always taken place. And this is the type of shit that gets to rappers' heads. So when Kendrick Lamar, who there's always been people in Drake's ear being like, you're not Kendrick, like you don't got bars like Kendrick. Like, yeah, that track was hot and got the club lit, but you didn't have the bars this track had. Like, yeah, like that gets to someone like Drake. So when Kendrick makes like a big claim, like a huge diss, and has people behind him, like he had people behind him when that happened, I wouldn't consider that punching up. I can see how it's seen that way, but like I think the playing field was way more level.
I don't think
like
it was
you're
level at
viewing
all. I think it's punching up because Drake is immensely more successful than Kendrick Lamar, dude.
But not in like their actual communities, is what Nick's saying.
What community? What do you
Like the
This
actual
dude Drake's from
hip-hop
fucking
community.
Toronto.
Well, we're kind of talking about like with like the scope that they were competing within. They weren't having like a I sell more records than you competition. That was never like the basis.
So that's, you're
for
coming
the
into my
beef.
second point. What is the competition if the competition was resolved, I guess, from the public view by Kendrick being like, you're a pedophile? That's the end of the... What is the competition then?
Well, really, dude, it's subjective, which creates the issue in the first place, which it being subjective is why Kendrick was able to come in and win the rap beef, making crazy claims And the thing is, Drake made crazy claims too that had no foundation. You know, he was calling him a woman beater. He was saying that like he's not there for his kids and shit. Nothing as crazy as what Kendrick came back with. But
Kendrick did have some
yeah,
truth
but
to things he
like
said.
there were wild claims on both sides that I haven't really seen any evidence to back on either end. The pedophile one is the one that kicked it. That's the one that kind of I don't even know how to.
But that's what it was. Like the beef was resolved with actually Drake's just a pedophile.
When the beef was resolved with I dropped a hit on you and now you're not gonna respond because you feel so defeated. That's how the beef was won.
I felt like he realized it wasn't worth his time because, back to my first point, Kendrick had everything to gain by associating himself with Drake. Drake has nothing to gain by associating himself with Kendrick Lamar.
The thing is, you can't drop 2 diss tracks followed up by a 7-minute diss track. Then when the hit gets dropped that puts the pressure on you, not like us, you can't come back after and say it's not worth your time. It's 2, you're already in the fight.
Well, how? So
It
this
was worth
motherfucker
his
had
time.
4 songs queued up about Drake because he's sitting around thinking about fucking Drake all the
It
time.
was worth his time.
I mean,
This dude, Drake's not sitting around thinking about Kendrick. This dude was plotting on the King.
no.
The King doesn't plot on
Drake
fucking
said that
Jackals in the fucking courtroom.
Stop. Drake said that
you're just not
he has
speaking
been
truth.
prepared for this beef for over a decade. They're both sitting there thinking about each other.
I don't think that Drake is thinking about Kendrick. Lamar.
He
Well,
has said,
said
yes.
that.
He said he has. Yes. He's done little sneak disses to Drake since like Views.
No, I'm saying, dude, that Kendrick.
You think Kendrick's sitting in his
Can
room?
we
obsessing
admit
over
that
Drake?
Kendrick has
Here,
infinitely more to gain?
I meant little sneak disses to Kendrick. Yes, no, I will say that. Yeah, Kendrick ultimately had more to gain through this. You can say that, yes, but you can't sit there and say Drake had to take like the bigger man role, like, oh, this isn't worth my time. Because if that were true, this beef wouldn't have happened in the first place.
No, I'm
is true.
saying, bro, what I'm saying is how many songs is this dude Drake supposed to release? How long is he supposed to play into this? Because every time he reaches out to Kendrick, makes a song about Kendrick, no one cares because he has nothing to gain from that. But
Drake-
every time Kendrick can drop a song, associate himself with Drake, it props his career up higher, bro.
Drake
Well,
did start this with For All the Dogs.
I would say people cared because
He's the one that took the first
people
shot.
were definitely caring about the tracks Drake dropped. Drake dropped the Push Up song. People were like, ooh, Kendrick responded.
I'm saying he's
going
not
back
going
and
to
forth.
elevate
And
him, dude.
It was going
Well,
back and
dude,
forth.
I mean, it's not going to elevate his actual fucking career, but he still chose. No. He decided I'm going to get up in this beef with Kendrick, so he's playing by the rules of a fucking rap beef now. It's not like, oh, like I sold so many records, like
I think
you guys got to call me the winner regardless.
I think
Because then, like, it wouldn't even fucking matter.
I think he did have something to prove though too, because he just lost a rap beef like horribly.
And if
And
he
got
had,
his son exposed.
if he
right
had
Are you
before
talking
nothing
about
to
see, that's
prove-
the same situation. That's punching up, and the dude has so much to gain by putting all of his fucking effort
see,
into.
in that
I agree
instance,
with that.
I
It's the
would say
same
yes.
thing.
I wish
bro.
Drake would have
I
won
would
that.
say yes, but it was the same thing. Drake responded with a diss. Like, he got dissed on a verse. It wasn't even like a diss track. Like, it was one line in a verse. And Drake decided to drop his own diss track back. And then he got dissed back hard, and everyone was like, ooh. And then he decided not to respond, and it was fucking Pusha T, so nobody cared. So you kind of can pull, like, the he's too big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth his time thing. But you can't, that doesn't quite work with Kendrick Lamar, because it is Kendrick Lamar. He's won Grammys. He's fucking one of the most prolific artists of our generation.
He is huge.
He's selling crazy tours.
not
He's
Drake.
selling out shows. Like, he's not some fucking like rapper that's barely coasted by over the years. Like, and he's not even a J. Cole who's just scooted by like being good at actually rapping without any hits. Like, he's good at rapping and he's consistently had hits throughout his career.
So he needed this beef to elevate his career back to mainstream, dude. Like, he was falling out of the mainstream.
I wouldn't say he needed it.
People
It
said
definitely helped him.
right
I
before
don't
Damn.
think he would be playing the Super Bowl if this hadn't happened.
Of course not. I mean, dude, think about what was his album before this whole thing,
It
bro?
was Mr. Morales. And the
Sucked
Big
ass,
Suckers.
bro.
I mean, yeah,
Was
that
the
album
album
No
before
one,
that?
not only did it suck ass, no one really gave a fuck about it, bro.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's associating himself with Drake, dude, and all of a sudden he's playing Super Bowl.
Well, no.
That was the move.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
It wasn't
was
all
huge
of
when
a
Dan
sudden
dropped.
he's associated. Him and Drake have gone back and forth and had this animosity towards each other for over 10 years.
Yeah, but he decided to make that his identity temporarily in the rap space, bro. To be anti-Drake.
So
Yeah,
Kendrick's
well, it's
claim.
for-
Hold up.
before Kendrick started, Drake started it first. He took the first
So
shot.
Kendrick's claim to why he hopped on that track with Metro and Future and said what he said is that song. What was the song?
For All the
First person.
Dogs.
No,
Yeah,
first person shooter with
was
J.
on
Cole
that.
and Drake. Kendrick was a part of that song initially and had a verse on it. And there's this line about like the big three being Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. And apparently, like when they made the song, they were all in cahoots. Like, let's make this song together. Like, we're the big three. Like, instead of fucking being at each other's throats and making little sneak disses like we have for the last 10 years, let's hop on a track and made it big. Instead, Drake essentially trolled him by just cutting his verse out completely and not crediting him on the song. That's allegedly what sparked his aggression towards
He took
Drake
shots at Kendrick in the
uh,
song.
on the Future track.
Okay, and that's fine, bro. That doesn't mean that. At the end of the day, this is about me not liking Kendrick's music, bro. I don't think it's good, personally. I don't think Not Like Us has a catchy hook. I guess, bro. It's not my favorite song.
Yeah, bro, but you've even gone on to said you don't think Drake lost the beef, though.
Yeah,
But
we
what does
switched
that
over to a
mean?
different
What does
argument.
lose the beef mean?
I mean, bro, it means exactly like what you think it means. It means that we all think that fucking Drake lost and Kendrick won.
So
bro.
did
that
did Drake lose the
situation-
beef to Pusha T?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He beat Meek
I
Mill.
don't see it that way, dude.
He beat Meek Mill.
Personally.
I mean, yeah, he did, bro. Fucking, he dropped a track. Pusha T responded, got a way bigger reaction from the audience, and then Drake had nothing left to say. And then Drake, well, you can't. I won't say he had nothing left to say, but he didn't say anything.
Well, I'm just saying that
Exposed
everything
his-
that you can say about someone who's super, super famous is way more impactful than something you say about
But,
someone who's
bro,
way
when-
less famous than you.
When he drops the diss track himself back, it throws all those excuses out the window.
Yeah, he's
So
responding
if
to
Pusha
these
T had just had that little bar on that verse, and because the thing is, I didn't hear that verse until Drake made a big stink about
Yeah,
it.
neither.
I doubt you heard it or even knew Pusha T dropped the fucking album.
I still
before that
barely
shit
knew who the
happened.
fuck. I still barely know who the fuck Pusha T is.
Exactly.
He's been
I
like-
only know him as someone who has dissed Drake. dude.
But back to my point, Drake chose to respond with a full ass diss. When you respond to another rapper with a whole diss track, it is now a real rap beef. And there's a winner and a loser. And if there is a track dropped that you don't respond to, you fucking lose the beef.
So in theory, they could just drop tracks forever, dude.
I mean, like the track could suck, and everyone's like, nah, like that's like Meek Mill. Meek Mill was formerly the last one to say shit. He dropped that track after
Yeah.
back to back, but it sucked ass, and everyone was just
Yeah,
like,
he did
nah.
drop it after back to
That's
back,
not
and
what they
they're
said
like,
about
"Fuck that."
Pusha T's track back to him. People were like, oh shit. And he didn't do anything back, bro. So yeah, he lost that fucking beef just like he lost the
And
fucking Kendrick
post
beef.
that beef,
And the thing
Adonis
is that
famous.
Kendrick Lamar is not Pusha T. So fucking losing to Kendrick Lamar is gonna hurt your career a whole lot more than if it was just Pusha T.
I don't think his career is hurt, dude.
I think the public
think he's
perception
fine,
of Drake
dude.
has changed. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
he's not looked at the same.
No, yeah, I mean that shit's
Has he
Everybody
canceled any
still-
tour dates? I mean,
Everybody
what
still
the-
loves Drake, but he's just not looked at the same.
I personally don't think that's. the
And you
case,
gotta
dude.
look at it, bro. We're fucking old as fuck, dude. Rap is dictated by the kids.
Yeah.
Well, they're all.
I
old.
guarantee you, if we interview a bunch of fucking teenagers right now, they're gonna all tell you they like Kendrick Lamar more than Drake.
Cause he had a popular song fucking last year, dude.
Because he won a beef last year, bro.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
And ended it with a fucking hit.
I like Drake's song better than any of Kendrick's songs, bro. I get that Not Like Us was popular, bro. The basis of the song, I'm not sure it really is substantial. Just you're a pedophile.
That's like not the whole song.
You could say the same for Family Matters.
The basis of Family Matters was the shut the fuck up.
No, the basis of Family Matters was your kid's not yours and you beat your wife.
That was the basis
Those
of
are
Family
just
Matters.
bars dropped in it. But
No. He didn't
called
just
Not
have
Like Us,
one
not
line
He's a
referring to
Pedophile.
that. And that was like the message of the songs.
And he called him short.
He caught him short a lot of times, yeah.
He was saying when your wife beats on you, is that domestic violence because she's bigger than you?
That was one of these short bars. There were multiple your short bars in there.
But yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. But personally, back to the main thing of this, I guess you could say that Kendrick won the beef. I guess, dude.
On me.
But
Facts.
at the same time, I didn't like any of Kendrick's music. I don't like his new album. I don't like his last album, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Kendrick Lamar.
There's a
Which is what the whole
There's a whole lot of people that are just like you, but there was more people that liked Not Like Us, I think.
See, I was
Then
on
what?
Drake's side. Like, I was rooting for Drake. But, like, sometimes you root for your team and your team loses. Like, you got to look at the scoreboard. Like,
Yeah, I still love Drake.
I mean, yeah, dude.
I still think Drake's had a way better career than Kendrick.
Tom Brady lost in his last season, dude. I mean, it is what it is, dude.
Peyton
That
Manning-
doesn't mean that fucking
Peyton Manning didn't.
who'd they lose to? Who did Tom Brady lose to? Fucking.
I don't even know. It doesn't
I don't
matter.
even know.
Does that mean that Jalen Hurts is better than fucking Tom Brady?
I don't
dude?
even know why I've been
Like-
arguingly so passionately, like, about this.
Yeah, I really don't even
Because,
care that
I
deep
don't
about
really
it,
give a
but-
shit at all.
See, I just
do
don't
like
give
to
a shit about it.
argue.
I just
Well,
want to
Joe talks about Kendrick Lamar a lot.
Yeah, you do like
He
dissing,
does.
like, a
Joe
lot.
will do anytime.
I just
there's
talk about when it's played.
No, anytime there's a good song, Joe will be like better than any song on Kendrick's last album. And it's like,
Well, I was
okay.
specifically saying that about Liangelo Ball's new song. Dude.
You've said that about several songs.
Liangelo Ball's new song, cold as fuck, bro.
That shit is fire.
TV Off is a better song than Tweaker.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Overall, yeah.
Personally, I disagree. I don't think it is. I might swerve, pop that corner, whoa.
What comes
That shit
next?
is fire.
That shit's
The
a
Tweaker,
fucking-
yeah.
What comes after that?
Show me some more.
The lyrics are crazy.
He does say,
I
"Show me some
was
That's
more."
pretty much what he said.
I was listening to it. And I'm like, why are those the lyrics? Like,
Bitch, I'm tatted head to toe. He is tatted head to toe.
well, no, you're talking
No,
about like killing
bitches.
people.
I
and-
think his bitch is tatted head to toe.
His bitch is tatted? I don't know. Okay. But no, back to Liangelo Ball, dude. I saw a video of Liangelo Ball's agent live on Neon, the streamer's stream, wired him $500,000 because that song first broke onto the internet when Liangelo Ball and Neon, they like had a day like chilling together on Neon's stream, and he played that shit in the car, dude.
Well, musicians pay streamers to do stuff like that.
That's the first time everybody heard it.
Well,
That's
Neon
a video that went famous.
Had said on his stream, he was like, hey, like I didn't know that song was gonna blow up when I played it on my stream. He was like, are they gonna cut me a check? Like what? Like
That was fake. No, there was a prearranged.
you think it's
business.
prearranged?
Absolutely.
You might
Like,
be
dude,
right.
Kaisa Nat has been bumping Saw Baby's new album all of a sudden. And it's like, all right, his team reached out and paid him to start sitting on stream and bumping that shit and being like, yeah, like,
Like how when you see a lower artist get a feature with a big artist. Like, he's just paying him to do it.
That would make, because
Hope
why
for the
would
best.
Liangelo Ball and Neon be hanging out?
exactly,
Yes.
There's that
Anything
does make
like
sense.
that is premeditated. Like,
They went to Ross, and there was a pair of fucking mellows in there, like lamellos, like the Puma shoes, for $50. And he was like, "Whoa, these are lamellos," and he was like, $50. He was like, "That's a come up right there." I was like, "Damn, he's
Fuck
riding
no.
for his bros."
hell no.
They
That's
say
fire.
LeVar's in contention to be the greatest father of all time, dude.
The greatest
as of
father
right
of
now-
all time.
As of right now, he's 3 for 3.
2 like solid NBA players, and then
Well, no, one solid
breakout
NBA
rapper.
player, one solid NBA player, and one like almost elite level NBA player. LaMelo's like top 3 guards in voting, I think, on his side of the.
I know he's had a good ass season.
Dude, and so Tweaker is credited to Lonzo for writing.
To Lonzo or LeVar?
No,
Lonzo?
it's credited to Lonzo for like all the writing credits are to Lonzo.
There's a video of Lonzo in the Bulls locker room playing a different Liangelo song that had like the same kind of fucking
That's supposed
like.
to drop today or maybe last night.
Dude,
I don't
it's
know
a
if it actually
family
did.
effort. They're all in on it.
But that shit sounded hard too. It had the same kind of vibe, dude.
So LaMelo is number 1 among guards in the West, like in the East. Yeah, number 1 among guards in the East with 1.4 million. Only guard that has more than him in the NBA is Shea. He has 1.8 million.
Yeah, Shea.
That's kind of crazy.
We're
He plays
OKC
for
boys
Charlotte.
out here, dude. But
Doesn't even play for a cold, like, big franchise. Like, Karl Anthony Towns had like $700K at this point when he played for his last year in the Timberwolves. And now he has like 1 point something million. And he really hasn't like shown crazy difference in numbers. He's been cold as fuck for both teams. But like the big market shows, and LaMelo has that shit at like a small market.
this dude SGA is cold as fuck, though, dude.
SGA, yeah, I think people realize he's number 1 in NBA MVP right now.
And he hits the midi, bro, which is allegedly gonna save the game of basketball, dude. He looks like
The
fucking Michael
announcer-
Jordan.
One
when
of
he
the
hits that
announcers
shit,
said
dude.
some shit the other day. He was like, he's the only one in the NBA. He's like, every time he shoots the midi, you just know it's going in.
And he's silky, and he's kind of like mysterious and kind of opium, dude.
He has
Yeah.
big opium vibes.
SGA has crazy opium vibes.
Well, sometimes I just see him out there playing all hard and shit, and I'm just like, what if that was my dad? Like,
Hell no. The LeBron call. What is that podcast where it's the 2 black dudes and they take calls in from people?
he was like, if you could trade places with one celebrity, who would it be? And he was like, Savannah James.
Nah, I saw that. That's literally how some LeBron fans think, though.
No, that
No,
is
we know people like that.
the LeBron lovers, dude.
I've
We
always
know one in particular.
I've always been kind of like neutral-ish towards LeBron.
Not me, dude.
But like, dude, some of the LeBron glazing is fucking crazy.
See, dude,
Do you love LeBron?
no, as a kid, I loved the NBA, dude. And I liked LeBron. I didn't love LeBron. I was a Hornets fan, OKC Hornets, and then they went back to New Orleans before we had the Thunder. I was a Hornets fan. Bro, I liked LeBron. I had LeBron. I have a LeBron rookie card still.
Spit it out.
But I'm just saying, dude, that like LeBron, like what he was, I pictured him as like a young, like hungry, like talent, bro. I was like, damn, he might actually take the fucking Cavs like to the East Finals and shit and fucking win. Bro, when he left and went to fucking South Beach with Chris Bosh, bro. Chris Bosh was huge too, bro. I was like, oh, they've like ruined the NBA. I remember as a kid being like, oh, like that was like the most chicken shit thing he could have possibly done, dude. And from then on, I was like, honestly, fuck LeBron, dude. And it's kind of maintained that.
Do you think overall NBA wise, try to keep your bias out of it? LeBron's move or KD's move was worse?
I mean, KD's was fucking despicable. I mean, probably KD's because
KD's
he
was
went to the
disgusting.
actual
Yeah,
team that they
KD's would
lost
work.
to.
That would have been like if LeBron had gone to the Celtics.
And
Not
they were-
only that, he fucking could have just gotten traded and we could have got something back. We got nothing for him.
Yeah.
Like Paul George literally helped us restart our franchise.
No, yeah, KD is the ultimate cocksucker, bro. Everybody knows that.
No, the KD move was
Russ
way
told
worse.
us.
It doesn't make what
Or
LeBron did any
We kind
better.
of told Russ. I don't know how that went down. But we traded him instead of him just signing with a different team. But KD, motherfucker, put us in a hole we had to fight back out of.
Yeah, I mean, we came back well, dude, but nah, KD, bro. I remember when that shit happened. Like, Kevin Durant in Oklahoma City was fucking huge, bro. Like, you could not go out into a public area that had more than 100 people and not see a Kevin Durant jersey, bro. At one point in Oklahoma City, dude.
Yeah, he was massive.
You still see him, bro. Like, homeless people wear KD. Like, I don't know how
People
many
still love
KD
KD.
jerseys were sold in the state of Oklahoma, but I think it was like a fuck ton, bro. And I remember, dude, I went to a basketball game, one of KD's. I think it might have been his second to last, like regular season home game. And off camera, bro, like before even the broadcast started and stuff, he came out to the stadium and was like, there's a lot of talk out there about me going this place and this place.
Yeah.
But he goes, I just want OKC to know that I'm not going nowhere. He's like, OKC's my home. Like, I want to retire here. Like, I love OKC.
I remember seeing videos.
Everyone was
Twitter.
like, yeah. And we were like, yeah, like KD, bro, like our hero. And then that shit happened. I remember seeing that shit. Like, I think it happened on the 4th of July, bro. And I remember waking up and just seeing that shit. And it was just like, oh my God.
No, he ruined the 4th of July that year, 2016.
Well, dude, it was just like, that was like almost on par with the New Orleans terrorist attack that happened. I'm just saying it was a really bad thing.
9/11?
No one died.
What?
But I'm just saying that it was a really bad thing that happened in Oklahoma City, dude.
That's similar to what The View has been doing.
Like comparing
like little things.
they were like
to,
the Holocaust,
the worst
9/11,
things ever.
January 6th. They like listed that. In
Those
The
three are the
Holocaust,
same thing.
9/11, KD leaving to go to Golden State.
But I mean, Oklahoma City.
Which one is honestly worse, KD leaving or January
No,
6th?
dude, when that shit happened, that's literally like the tone of the city.
What are the 3 worst things that happened in Oklahoma City? Murrah bombing.
KD leaving for Golden
KD
State.
leaving.
That's number 2.
And then
I don't even know the third thing. KD leaving for Golden State was like
everything
one.
else has been
The
good.
season we had after that, that's the 3rd worst thing.
Or Russ leaving. That was sad. It was a different kind of
Well, no, it was
emotion,
different.
though.
That was like understandable.
It was different emotions. It was just
time.
sad.
It was time.
But yeah, I mean, there's time for players to leave, bro. I have nothing against Russ, dude. I don't think. I mean, I think
needed
he's
to
found a
rebuild
great
and-
role for himself in the NBA, but I don't think that. Like, there is no team where Russell Westbrook is the head of that team that's going to win the NBA championship. I don't think it's possible, dude.
Yeah, probably not.
We haven't seen his play style as a leader win. But yeah.
He's just simply not efficient.
He played better in the series that we lost to when we came back on by Golden State than KD.
Yeah, but KD was ahead of our team, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and we lost.
I'm not saying Russ can fucking lead a team to a championship because obviously he didn't.
I mean, I think he's carved out a good role for himself in Denver, but that's Yoke's team, bro.
Yeah, obviously.
What is up with fucking these giant fucking scary European dudes, bro, who have like taken over the NBA? Like they have like a farm of them out there somewhere, or
Yeah, where are these guys coming from? Just these fucking giant fucking white boys.
Well, I think
Yeah.
once they realize like they're gonna be tall as fuck, there's a lot of basketball played, and they play it like the right way overseas. So when they get here, like they just look different.
well, they start playing. If you're cold, like Jokic was playing professional ball at like 15 years old.
This dude,
He was
Luka.
fat, bro. He was like a fat kid.
I don't know when Luka got drafted. He's only been in the league for like 5 years, probably 19, 20 maybe. But he was in 2K16 on
No,
like
dude.
Sylvania as like a 16-year-old.
Dude, he was MVP of the fucking Euro League or whatever at like 16 years old, bro.
He was in 2K16.
Yeah, you can go in 2K16 right now and play as Slovenia for like the Olympic teams because it was the Olympics that year, and play as him.
Dude, 2K16 is the only 2K where like I actually played it. Like I had my own copy for my Xbox and I played it like every day.
That might have
was,
been
like,
the best
one of
2K.
yeah, that's like one of the. It's known in like 2K communities as like probably the best 2K to ever release.
I played the fuck out of
Well,
2K16.
I just
dude.
remember that was back when everyone I knew that played video games was playing 2K, and it
Yeah.
was just like, it was like I can either play Final Fantasy 15 by myself or I can play 2K. With
And
my
that was
friends.
before the takeover of all this my player bullshit, bro. Like motherfuckers were really
No, that wasn't before the takeover. My player's always been one of the biggest things on that shit since it released.
motherfuckers were running the park, bro.
I've never used my player, on
Bro, no one I
2K16.
knew was running my player, bro. I had a my player, but I would just play with them like just on the off time, like in the CPU fucking career
Yeah, I
mode and
knew.
shit.
Yeah, I had a my player, but like I never heard people talking about.
No, people
their
running
My Player and
park
shit,
runs,
yeah.
bro. Like when you
We
you
didn't
like
have
draft
the parks
a team.
in 2K16, did
Yeah, we did. No,
No,
you
that's like one of the first
you would
years. That's why
draft.
it's known to be one of the best.
You could
'cause my
draft
player
a
started.
fucking team, bro.
I would play hella blacktop. in
2K16
16.
Yeah,
is
that's
when
what
my
I'm talking
player
about.
was starting to
Yeah,
take
not
off.
blacktop is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
like
he's
the
not talking about
what we
actual
think about
park.
as the park now. I'm talking about
I know
blacktop.
what you meant.
But that was the main thing we were running. But also like
It used to be different. Yeah.
that was back in a time, bro, where the homies would meet up and play each other IRL on
Yeah.
fucking
more
TV,
IRL
bro.
vibes.
I will, dude. I feel like the game that was the final nail in the coffin for couch co-op was Fortnite. That was the first
Neighborhood
time.
couch co-op. Yeah.
Well, dude, I don't know if y'all remember college when Fortnite came out. We're old enough, so we were in college when Fortnite came out.
Freshman year of college.
It was, bro, if you walked into a college dorm room, there was a dude on this wall with the TV playing Fortnite, and he's in a party with the dude on this wall with his own TV playing Fortnite. And it was no more like Call of Duty Halo, like split screen. Like, when's the last time you played a split screen game?
A split screen game like 2011, dude.
Dude,
like,
it's
a
like-
long
it,
ass
like,
time.
doesn't
Long ass
exist
time
anymore.
ago. It wasn't 2011.
Like, bro, I'm
probably,
pretty
Joe.
sure it's like Call of Duty won't even do that anymore. Like, if me and you wanted to play the campaign together, we couldn't split screen, I'm pretty sure.
No, you can split screen on COD
It
still.
might, I mean, I honestly don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I
Pretty
remember
sure.
that was a
Like-
big thing about Halo Infinite coming out. Was like back
No
when
more
that came
split
out,
screen?
there was no split screen. Yeah,
Bro, I feel like the one game, bro, that motherfuckers will still not even to this, because now with college football and shit, you got the fucking ultimate teams and shit that people are all into.
Yeah, everybody's gotten into that.
People-
Every game. Sorry to interrupt. Every game has their own version of it. Like 2K's my player.
I feel like people will still occasionally run the football game live on the couch, bro.
Yeah, if you have somebody like every once in a while you have homies at the crib, and I think everybody's usually down to run it.
But my freshman year at college, even, bro, people were running couch 2K, bro. And then fucking, that was the same year Fortnite came out.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the next year, bro, fucking, I don't know if it was just me or what, bro. Fucking me and Jelly, bro, I would come after work, dude, to his apartment, and we would play either 2K or Madden all night, pretty much every single night after work, bro. Like, I ran whatever that was, like Madden 19 with Antonio Brown on the cover, and 2K 19 with who the fuck ever on the. It might have been Damian Lillard or something.
See, that's when I was sitting in my crib, fucking solo running my player like the first time, like the first year.
I was, bro. We would run that shit all night, every night, pretty much, bro. Like, I was cracked at Madden 19. I was cracked at 16 versions of games and 19
See,
versions of those two
Back
games. bro.
then, I was either on my Switch playing Zelda or I was on my Xbox playing Overwatch. There was like
Oh God.
only two. Really, bro.
That's when 2K. I mean, Call of Duty was bad.
The last like new game I remember where people would actually fucking stick up on the couch with each other, it was back in college when Super Smash Bros. Came out for the Switch.
No, I remember
Yeah,
that.
people were. couching up
Everyone
for
was
that.
couched up for Super Smash Bros.
People still do that, I think, actually. Like,
'Cause
in,
it's-
like nerd community.
There's not like a.
yeah.
It makes it better because there's not like a one.
Well, there's
Like,
one
there's-
screen
yeah, there's
everyone
just
can
one
play
screen,
on.
no split
yeah.
screen.
Damn, dude, bro, I still have that Switch with all my controllers and stuff. In theory, we could be running Smash Bros. In here.
Damn. Joe wouldn't like that.
I haven't turned my Switch
You'd
on
get
in
smashed.
It's
I'll
been.
probably fuck you up at Smash
You
Bros.
probably
bro.
would. I'm probably ass at Smash.
I'll fucking clear both you little pussies.
I'm not. I've played some. I'm not as good as someone who's played a lot. I mean, I played a decent amount when I was like a little kid, but as someone who's played a lot, I'm not as good as. But I think I'd fuck you up personally.
I
dude.
will three
Yeah, you
stock
probably have a
both
few
of you.
games that you could beat me in.
Like, I know how to play. I just don't like. I'm just not like super fluid.
I'd be willing to bet money I could clear
But I would
both of y'all
still
without getting
give
out
you like
once.
the best gun
Without
in Call
getting
of
out,
Duty.
no way.
and
Yeah,
take
Yeah, I could
that.
beat both y'all without getting
I'd be
out once.
shitting you up in the air and shit.
Fuck no.
I'd put you.
See, I don't
I'd
even know what all
spike
that
you out of
means.
bounds, bro.
Who with who?
Fucking Diddy Kong.
Fuck out of here. Nope.
See, I didn't know any
Bro,
of that.
Diddy, bro, they're coming at him all crazy, dude. I was listening to Diddy the other day, and someone told me about that shit, and bro, I don't believe that shit. Like, and I don't care what they say about him. Like, he's still my favorite rapper.
Are you talking about like fucking P Diddy?
Yeah, y'all heard that shit?
Have we heard about P Diddy?
Yeah, they're coming at him all crazy.
Is this
He
like
got
a
arrested,
bit?
dude?
Like the fucking.
He is doing a bit. We've
Yeah,
talked
he
about
is,
P.
yeah.
Diddy on the stream.
Oh yeah, we've talked about Diddy a shit
did, we
ton.
did, we did.
Yeah, that sucks.
The Diddy scenario is not new.
I
It's
never
like
saw you
old at
pick
this
Diddy
point.
Kong either. In
Nobody's
Super
even-
Smash Bros.
I would. Vapor Express, I would.
You would pick Diddy Kong at Vapor Express?
Yeah.
He had like the Diddy party face.
I was
Before
actually,
Diddy, like,
dude. Me
went
and
down.
Jarrett were talking the other day, and we were talking about Smash Bros.
I used to play Jarrett. Jarrett was better than I was.
He was pretty good.
But
See, me and Jelly's third roommate was cold. I don't like seeing people's names on here, but he was fucking nasty at Smash Bros.
We call him Neutron.
Well, bro, because the thing is, he wouldn't
no Neutron,
play
dude.
regular games like me and my other roommate. Like me and my other roommate would play Smash Bros. And then we'd be like, all right. And then I'd go to my Xbox and like play Apex, and like he's playing Apex. He would just stay and keep playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give a fuck.
There
Damn.
are some like nerdy people that play games like that. Not saying he is a nerd, but you kind of got to nerd off for a little bit. Even like the game me and Nick play right now, Marvel Rivals. That's kind of a nerdy game. Like you kind of got to nerd out to play it and be good.
Yeah,
Just because there's so much.
you do.
to
You got to
it.
nerd out to be good at Rivals. Bro, Rivals has been fucking sick, dude.
It's been a great game. I
I
don't think
wanted-
this good of a game has dropped since Apex.
I wanted to talk about that on here.
And
even
Fortnite
though
was
I don't
obviously
really
the
have
first to
anything
start.
to say other than I really like it. But
No, it's a great fucking game.
whatever is
If you have
going
not
on,
played Marvel Rivals, you should play that shit. It's a
It-
fire game.
causes Nick to sit in his room and yell things.
I get
dude.
pissed as fuck playing that game.
Every day that
because-
you don't have work, I wake up to you yelling.
Actually,
I'll
hey,
explain.
real quick,
I'll-
I want to make a public service announcement. If you play Marvel Rivals and you're new to hero shooters, like you never played Overwatch or Team Fortress or anything, stop picking DPS. I get you want to come in and you want to pick your favorite superhero and you want to
do
get
a
a
lot
bunch
of
of kills.
damage.
This is not superhero Call of Duty. That's not how this game fucking works. You will continue to lose, and we hate you.
I was fixing to say, to build onto that, actually, the reason you hear Nick yelling so much is because this game is this is not a game where I probably haven't seen one game I played on it that one person can like go over and like win a game. Like in COD, you could have one person go fuck the other team up, honestly, like most games. But in this shit, it is literally so fucking team based. That's why it makes you
There's
so
a
mad.
bunch of things out of your control
I'm
that
hardly
can happen.
ever mad at the other team. I'm usually like pissed at my team.
I mean, there are some times I'm in there yelling where it comes down to like, yeah, we just got beat. But I mean, a lot of the times it's because there's people playing that just don't know how to play the game. Like, for instance, you know how when we play Search and Destroy, if someone's truly cracked, like they can carry us to wins. Like they can kind of just run around and gun people down. And
Yeah.
fucking, this game doesn't work.
Kinda like
dude,
me in COD. yeah.
like you can't just run up. Like if there's like a good way to put it is that it's almost unheard. I don't even want to say unheard of because that's not true. But like you'll never win a 2v1.
Okay.
Like well, I don't even know. Yeah, but it's pretty much no. Marvel
Whatever it is, it
Rivals.
causes you to yell every
No,
time
yeah.
you play. I
That's
think.
it. That was it.
Marvel Rivals is very good. I'm pretty sure it's fucking up my blood pressure.
It's giving me
If you
gray
don't know
hair.
how to play it, just stop playing it or just watch like 2 YouTube videos.
That's all it takes.
Literally just sit there and watch YouTube videos for like 30 minutes, then come back and you'll be like a completely different player.
So I still kind of fuck with Fortnite, dude.
Yeah, I still like Fortnite.
Dude, I started playing Fortnite like last year, dude. And I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
that
tapped
is
in.
kinda
No,
crazy.
you've been playing for well over a year now. It's been like, I don't know, you've been probably had like 18 months.
Yeah,
You're probably going on 2 years.
No, because I got my Xbox like 18 months ago, I think, dude.
You've been playing Fortnite since you got it.
Wait, well, didn't you get it like 2 Christmases ago?
I got it in the summer.
2 Christmases ago. Because
Not
I got
last summer, but the summer before that.
Oh, you got it in the summer?
Yeah,
I thought you got it on like a Black Friday deal or something.
Oh, yeah, it might have been Black Friday. Was it 2 years? I don't know. Time doesn't matter to me anymore since I'm unemployed, dude. But I'm just saying that I came into Fortnite like along with like I feel like a generation of children who didn't grow up like well they did grow up playing Fortnite, but it's just because they just now started growing up.
Facts, yeah. You
And,
did come in. You're like a little kid on Fortnite.
I'm part of that wave, dude. But I have like that new generation kind of fucking swagger out there, dude.
Dude, Fortnite is good, bro. We watched that YouTube video breaking Fortnite's balls, where it's kind of like, I feel like for a free video game, I know the game's constantly asking you for money, but just say no. Like for a free video game, that's about as good as it fucking gets, honestly.
What's crazy, dude, it's a free video game, but I've spent more money on it than any other video game.
I was about to say, yeah, that's a good point. I'll probably spend more money on
They know how to
Fortnite than
get
any
you.
other game.
That's how
yeah.
effective that fucking marketing is. That's kind of crazy if you think about it, dude. They're kind of genius 1,000 IQ fucking base giga chads for coming up
Dude,
with that shit.
franchise-wise, what gaming franchise do you think you've given the most money to?
Is it like video games or just like any sort of media
No, like video
franchise?
games.
Call of Duty.
Oh, video games? Fortnite, probably. I mean, total, probably.
More than Madden?
I mean, no, not more than Madden.
You were getting Maddens when you were a little kid.
I would say probably 2K, bro, because I bought 2K currency. I've never bought currency in fucking Madden before. But I bought in 2K currency multiple times, and I bought a bunch of the games for like $60 a pop, dude. 70, 80, one of them. One of them was like 80 because I got the fucking... Yeah. Bro,
See-
definitely 2K. 2K Madden Fortnite.
Mine's
I would
probably
say.
Call of Duty. I've played a lot of Call of Duty.
I want to say mine is Call of Duty. It might be Zelda, though, dude. I bought so many Zelda games. I bought a Switch so I could play Zelda.
So does that factor into your bottom line of Zelda?
I do factor it into the bottom line of Zelda because if Breath of the Wild... Well, like if they hadn't have been like showcasing and promoting Breath of the Wild, I would not have bought a Switch the way I did. Like day one on release day.
Didn't you? I remember you had one early.
I had one the day they came out.
Yeah.
My Switch is a first line of production Switch. So all like the hacking safeguards that are on Switches aren't on mine. So you can
It
like
hadn't been cracked yet,
you can like
dude.
jailbreak mine and play Grand Theft Auto on it and shit.
That's pretty far.
See, I feel like I don't know, bro. I've never been that into Grand Theft Auto, bro. Like I have played Grand Theft Auto 5 a reasonable amount, but I never get like played online that much. Like I just played like I would just hop on like mindlessly to like just drive around and shoot people.
So
and shit.
here's I feel like GTA Online sucked like the first 5 years it was around.
Yeah, there just wasn't a whole lot added.
There wasn't a whole lot to do. Really, though, I love the Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, there's like when it just comes to a story mode, it's some of like the most well-written shit in gaming, just like down to the script, like the way the characters talk to each other and stuff.
Rockstar does the story the best.
I mean, I think
agree.
we have clips of us saying this about Rockstar before, but you won't find, it's very rare you find a video game that's like as well written as a movie. But like Rockstar makes games like
You know the
that.
amount of shit you can have. So in GTA, you can run a car shop, so like repair people's cars. You can run a casino. You can fucking be a pizza delivery boy. You can fucking grow weed, meth, make acid.
It's like evil Sims, dude.
Yeah, it's like insane the amount of things you can do on that game. And
I
it
think you
came
can
out
do
in
all that shit in
2013.
Sims damn near too.
But like, fuck Sims. No one's playing
If
that
there's
shit.
a new Sims that dropped, everyone's like, "Yo, this like revolutionary."
If it was
We'll hop
on
that
fucking
shit.
console
I think they're all
that
on
I had
console.
like, and I wanted maybe actually I might.
Might be Heat.
See, my thing is, I will play any fucking video game, dude. I feel like a lot of people, they kind of like
Backshot Simulator.
they put up these like parameters for themselves, like, oh, I don't
VR.
play this type of game, I don't play that type of game. Like, bro, if there's a game that everyone is saying it's good as fuck and all the reviews are good, if you play that game, you will most likely have a good time. Like, people that refuse to play single player games, or like, dude, like, people don't sit there and give awards to shit and give shit like 10 out of 10 reviews because it's stupid and it sucks ass. Like,
Well,
it's true.
Oh no, dude. You ever seen the Oscars lately, dude?
That is good. I like that.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, they don't give Oscars to bad movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might give an Oscar to a movie. Like, I do think it's dumb as fuck to give an award to something that no one cares about. Like, for instance, Game of the Year for 2024 was Astrobot.
Yeah, like
I'm
what?
sure Astrobot is an amazing video game. I've never played it. I'm sure it's fucking awesome. But when nobody cares and the sales were, or it was a free game, right? For PlayStation players?
There
Sure
was
he
an
doesn't fucking
Astrobot
know,
that
dude.
released with PlayStation 5. But PlayStation 5 didn't release this year. So there's probably a new version that costs money, and that's probably what won Game of the Year.
So yeah, like, I feel like if nobody played that shit, you shouldn't give it.
I didn't
Game
play
of
the one
Year.
that released with the PlayStation 5.
I think it's like
It
y'all's
was already
Mario.
automatically like installed.
Well, what it is besides the point. But pretty well, like, for instance, like when It Takes Two won Game of the Year, I played It Takes Two. It Takes Two is like a 10 out of 10 video game. But dude, nobody gave a shit when it came out, and nobody's fucking played that shit. So you really shouldn't give it.
You
Game
play
of
it,
the
yeah.
Year.
You play it once and you don't play it again.
Do you think if you watched every Best Picture Oscar movie over the last 10 years, you'd enjoy every single one of those movies?
Probably, yeah.
I think they'd probably be a really.
I haven't seen
be
all of them, so I can't say definitively.
But like, you know, like that one Oscar that everyone's like, oh, like, you know, like when The Shape of Water won Best Picture. You know what
I mean, I haven't seen The Shape of Water,
You
but
know
I've
what
heard
I'm
it
talking
sucks.
about, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no? All right. Yes.
Well, I think that's been like the most of them lately.
Well, no, that's I haven't seen The Shape of Water. Do I think you should give an Oscar to a movie that no one saw and no one gave a shit about? No. But I'm sure if I watched it, I would be like, oh, this is a pretty good fucking movie. Like, even if I don't agree with the overall political message of what it's pushing or whatever, like, I can probably sit there and appreciate it, like, as a movie. But,
Possibly.
like, you don't just throw an Oscar at it. Like, for instance, like, last year, not 2024, but 2023, Best Animated Picture was given to The Boy and the Heron over Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Do
what The
either
Boy
of
and the
you
Heron
know what
is.
The Boy and the Heron is?
I do not know what that is.
Exactly,
No, yeah.
dude. So, like, why the fuck would you give it to that
I
one?
do know about Miles.
I did see
Morales,
Across the
though.
Spider-
I actually did go see The Boy and the Heron in theaters because I'm a weirdo. It was a really good movie. It didn't beat Across the Spider-Verse.
Was it better than Across the Spider-Verse?
It really
It's
wasn't.
no
We saw that
Miles
twice in theaters.
Well, it
Morales.
was like, all right, bro. So, like, you've heard of, like, Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle, like, those movies.
Yeah.
All right, bro. It's the same director. It's the same art style. Just imagine Spirited Away again, and that's what it is. Like,
like a
it's a Studio
little bit
Ghibli
better.
movie. It's like, yup, that's what Studio Ghibli does. Look, and like, yup, it's doing it again. Like that, like, and Studio Ghibli's always great. Don't get me wrong, but that is what it was. Like, if no one gives a shit about it, you shouldn't be giving it the awards and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't big.
That's why I feel like awards don't really mean anything, dude. Like, I feel like we kind of like... Because who's giving these awards? Like, the Academy? Like, who even fucking is that?
Well, exactly, dude. Because at the end of the day, all of this shit is objective. Like, the game you had the most fun playing in 2024, that's your fucking game of the year. If your favorite game was fucking SpongeBob fucking Bikini Bottom battle or whatever, like then that's game of the year. Like
GTA has had a lot of game of the years for me. It's been multiple time game of the year.
It's been game of the year. Well, I think it should. I think
Yes.
well, me.
What years, dude?
What would y'all give the game of 2024?
2024. I feel like most people were playing Fortnite, dude.
Oh well, that didn't come out in 2024.
It has to come out into what most people were playing. I would say probably Fortnite, dude. And Fortnite kind of reinvents itself.
A game that released in 2024, in my opinion, the best game that released in 2024 is Marvel Rivals. I'd say.
Y'all just
to
playing
my-
that shit now, dude.
Yeah, but
It came out so late in 2024.
If
that
it doesn't
almost
count, then I'll give it to. I'd almost have to look at all the games I've played. Because nothing recently like sparks my attention to be like game of the year.
The answer is Fortnite, dude. You know it's Fortnite.
No,
bro.
I'm talking about games that have
just
released.
play like
I'm talking about games that
the
have
most
released
mainstream.
I would say
games.
honestly, the answer probably is college football 25, bro. I feel like everyone I knew was playing.
See,
that
I feel like
shit,
that's a
dude.
good answer.
Yeah, that's up there for sure.
I feel like that's a better answer than what most like gaming nerds on the internet would give you credit for.
I'm a very smart and cool guy, so
Because it's like low key, like dude,
It was
it
just new and brought back.
honestly, dude. Do you know what my favorite game is? I didn't even think of that answer till just now, dude. Sparking Zero might be like my favorite game of the year.
Yeah, see, I didn't think of that
Sparking
either.
Zero is fucking crazy, and
Sparking
low
Zero,
key,
I could give
the
it to.
only reason I stopped playing it is because Marvel Rivals was so crazy.
Sparking Zero, like I still like plan on going back and playing.
Apparently,
That
they've
was a
updated
great
it,
game.
and it's like
They did
more
a good-
fair now.
They did a good ass job.
Well, dude, I like that they didn't try to make it like the next great esport. They were just like, this is a fun ass fighting game, and it is what it is. Like, yep, you can do a bunch of cheap shit to win. Yep, fun as fuck. Like, suck it. Like,
That's how Marvel has kind of been. They've just been like, "Yep, you can do these things."
well, dude,
We're not
Marvel,
changing it
I
because
feel
of
like
y'all.
Marvel is like they're trying to be like a real esport. Marvel Rivals, where they're going with the shit. I feel like they're trying to make like the most well balanced, like competitive, friendly, like game they can. Like they want that shit to be the next big esport.
They probably definitely do, but I think the whole not being able to even lock like they kind of don't. In a sense, they don't care. I
No,
think,
no,
too.
they do. They do care. So you're talking about roll lock on it. All right, this might be getting a little too nerdy for the podcast, but bro, I feel like I overall like after some thinking agree with the lack of roll lock in Marvel Rivals.
Explain.
So like at like a super shitty level, like a quick play gold through bronze level, and even platinum, like obviously roll lock is going to be more beneficial because people just don't know how to play the game. But dude, at a higher level, when everyone's locked in and everyone knows what's going on, having no roll lock, so you're open to just make whatever like team comp you want,
Yeah,
is
I
crazy.
agree in that.
I think if Overwatch had a feature like that, they wouldn't have been as done in as hard by Marvel Rivals as they got done in.
yeah, they got murdered.
Yeah, they did get murdered. Yeah. But to be fair, Overwatch was dead before this happened.
Yeah, it was already dead.
And everyone hated Overwatch, like, before this happened, too. Like, everyone that used to love Overwatch was already mad at it. And then, like...
Or everyone that defends it now.
Who's defending Overwatch? I literally haven't seen
I've just
anyone.
seen like people on Twitter.
I
Like,
saw a tweet getting very popular defending Overwatch, but it was from one of the developers of Overwatch, so...
no, I saw a couple people talking about it. They were just talking shit on the fact that it's just a copy, and people want something new.
I mean, it is, to be fair.
It's like that one random dude. I mean, there's 145,000 people playing Overwatch yesterday, and 145,000 playing Marvel, 5,000 playing Overwatch.
If we're being just, like, objective, it is a ripoff of Overwatch. Like, it is a copy of Overwatch.
Yeah.
But the
a
thing
better
is,
version.
it's almost kind of like one of those things, like with the Battle Royale thing, where it's almost like, is everyone copying Overwatch, or did Overwatch just create a new genre? And now these other things just exist within that genre.
Yeah,
You
kind
know
of
what
like PUBG.
I'm saying? Like, that's like saying like every single Battle Royale is a ripoff of H1Z1.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, that's not true. It's more like that mod for H1Z1 created the genre, but it's more like these games like Fortnite, PUBG, Apex just like exist within that genre. So I think, like, did they make another hero shooter? Yes. Like, did Overwatch, or I guess Blizzard games, like invent hero shooters with Team Fortress? Like, yeah, but
Yep.
like
That's
copy
what it
is
is.
like, that's kind of like a narrow, like, you're not looking at the full context of like what has happened so far if you're calling it a copy. Damn. And I know we said we've been trying to do shorter episodes. We just went over an hour again. That was episode 34 of the Cream Pod. Thank you for watching us argue and stuff. We're starting to stream. We streamed recently. It did horrible. We'll be streaming more often. So look up the Cream Pod on Twitch. We're on there.
We'll be on soon.
Yeah, we will be on soon. We might even be on today, even though we won't be posting this today. So you guys don't know when
The day we post this, we'll be on.
today
actually.
is. Yeah. But yeah, hey, like, comment, subscribe.